Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a simple web page which would allow to play rock paper scissors with the computer. I built this page using basic HTML, CSS and JavaScript. First, we will play rock paper scissors with the system and then we will go through the code quickly. So this is the code. But first, let's look at the game itself. So this is the game, rock, paper, scissors. The user basically clicks on one of the images. Like if I click on sorry, paper, I clicked on paper. Computer selected rock, I win because paper, which I selected, beats rock. And on the bottom, we have the score. Since I won, I got a point. And here also, if I click on scissor, computer selected paper, I win because scissor can beat paper. But you might be wondering that I'm only winning, but it's actually not that. It's random. So if I keep clicking, the computer also wins. It's all random. And when the game is tied, the score both of our scores won't increase or decrease. So that is that is what the images do. And here we have a button. It's the reset button. So if I click on the button, it basically reloads the whole page. So I'm going to click on it. Just go ahead and going to click on this button, and it reloaded. So I made this button because instead of the user going all the way here to click reload, the user just could go here and just restart the game. So that is the game. Now I'm going to go through the code quickly. So this is all of the code. To make this game, I used Visual Studio Code. You can use Notepad, Atom, Sublime Text, or even an online text editor. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see. Yeah, I think that's better. So first, I'm going to go through the HTML, then the CSS, and finally I'm going to go through JavaScript. Here, starting off with HTML, on the very top we have the HTML tag, and inside of the head tag we have the script and the style, which is JavaScript and CSS. And this is where the head ends. And from here, we have a div tag, which is outside of the body. It's called div1. It has an ID. And then we have the body and heading rock paper scissors. And I made another div, and it's a table. I use the table for the images. I think I think a table is better instead of styling the whole images and like positioning them, because it already like gives it an automatic align instead of me wasting time and doing a bunch of CSS stuff. So that is why I used the table. And for the reset button, I made a button, and it's when I press this button, the location that I'm on just reloads. You can see here location dot reload. That's what the button does. So that's the HTML. Next is the CSS. I styled all the HTML using my CSS. I styled the HTML first. I styled my two divs, my headings, images, and finally the button. I used border, background color, height, width, margin, text align, color, border radius, font family, font size, and box shadow. So that is all the CSS. Next is JavaScript. On the very top, we open the script tag where we put JavaScript, and we have the global score. Attempts equals 0, computer points or computer 1 equals 0, and user points or user 1 is 0. So that is the global score. And then we start off the function with pick as option and image ID. So image ID is basically this scissor. That's basically the image ID. Not only scissor but paper and rock also. And here we have a variable which is items, and that items is an array which includes rock, paper, scissors. Then we have random pick. So the random pick basically picks a random item from the array items. And next is a bunch of else if statements. So first, if random pick equals image ID, random pick is the computer's choice, which is random, and image ID is a user's choice. It's what the user, it's what image the user clicks on. So if they both are the same, if like a random pick is paper and image ID, the user picks paper also, which are the same. Um, they both it's game tie. So here we got document.get element by ID game result dot inner text equals computer selected random pick which is rock plus game tie. So it tells you what computer selected for proof, and then um what happened to the game result, which is game tie. And if and the next one, the else if statement, the next one is if image ID equals rock. Yeah, if image else if image ID equals rock, and if random pick, which is computer's choice, equals paper, I lose because I selected rock and computer selected paper, and paper beats rock, and computer gets a point. It's the same here. Else if um, random pick, which is computer choice, equals scissor, and user's pick is rock, I win because I picked rock and rock beats scissor. Then we have another else if statements. If I pick, the user picks paper, and um, and if random pick, which is computer's choice, is rock, then I win because I picked paper and paper beats rock. And else if random pick is scissor, I lose because um, scissor beats paper, and I picked paper. And last but not least, if I pick scissor and then random pick is rock, then I lose because rock can beat scissor. But if random pick is paper, I win because scissor, which I pick, can cut paper. So that is all the JavaScript. I think that's all the code. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and see you on the next video. Bye.